So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. As you can see, Michelle got me a replacement of the mug that was broken earlier. Isn't it cute? And it's perfect for today. We are getting into our Halloween fall vibes with both our look and our coffee mug. It's really cute. I love the kitty cat. Love the kitty cat. And it's a big mug. Is my head. She knows I love the mugs. I love the mugs. You will notice I'm not going to hold it quite so much. I got bitten by my cat. This finger is not cooperating very well, but that's okay. We have found ways to work around it. And yes, I have seen a doctor. It's fine. Anyway, she also sent along this Ahmad tea, lemon and ginger. So that's what we are going to try today. And this has neat little temples. When I first opened it, I thought, oh my, those must be, it must be a loose tea from the way it looked. But no, it's little tea temples. They're very nice, big, fat tea temples. Let's see. I did use 2 of them in the mug because the mug is so big. And I do have liked Ahmad teas in the past, so I really appreciate having gotten this as a gift. And the other thing we're going to try that she sent along are these Scar gluten-free butter cookies. I'm going to go ahead and open this up like that. Never tried a gluten-free cookie, I don't think. I might have. Oh my goodness. Half of them are crushed, but that's okay. I don't mind. They're cookies. It's not like I'm going to be using for anything else. So I'm going to open this up and we will try our tea and a cookie. I'm going to set that there. There we go. I can grab a cookie in a minute. Let's try our tea. I don't know if this is one of the Ahmad teas I've already tried, but let's give her a sip and see how it's going. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's interesting. So, one, I'm very glad that I did double bag it. This is a really big mug, and even a stronger tea like the Ahmad teas, probably some of the other really strong teas that I've had, probably would struggle in a big mug like this. You get a beautiful, that beautiful lemon flavor. And again, it's followed up with the spiciness of the ginger. It is really, really nice. This is a beautiful tea already. Let's see. What do you have in you? Our teas are enjoyed in over 80 countries. We give back by leading major charitable projects, focusing on schools, I'm sorry. Psylocke is in a box down here. It has a bunch of stuff in it, and she's asleep, and her ear is flicking, and it's hitting like some of the plastic. And I was like, "What is that?" It's Psylocke. Anyway, our teas are, like I said, charitable projects focusing on schools, hospitals, clean water, and around 200 orphanages. That is cool. We've selected lemongrass and lemon verbena for their fresh and smooth citrus taste. Definitely got that. Adding just the right amount of ginger to provide a gentle, warm, spicy note. A soothing, relaxing, natural, caffeine-free beverage, perfect after a meal. I agree. This is a really, really nice tea. So thank you, Michelle. Let me try one of these butter cookies that got broken along the way. They're cookies. I'm not even going to worry about it. It's just cookies. So let's grab a piece of cookie. A little bit dry, but they're good. Goes with the tea nice. Anyway. That actually worked out. Those two actually go really well together. I'm going to put my cookies back in their box. I would eat them all up in one sitting if I weren't careful. So we're putting them back in the box for now and setting them off to the side. Anyway, so It's been a while again since I've done a Bright Ladies, and today's look is not necessarily very bright, but I wanted to welcome fall in with a new look using some of my old favorites and a couple of new ones. So today we're going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Heat, which I do believe is still available. I will link it down below with anything else that's also still available. But if not, you just need some warm reddish brown colors. This is one of the few neutral palettes that I really enjoy. I've enjoyed this palette since I first purchased it. Even though the colors are on the brown side, they do show up on my skin and they are beautiful. Also in the old category, I'm using my Smashbox Ablaze cover shot, and I do believe that this is also still available. I will again link it down below if it is. And basically we use this red and this golden color here. So for either of these, you could either pick these up if you want to try to do this look, or just look for some, you know, similar ColourPop or other type looks. And then I also used a couple of shades from the Nomad Berlin Underground palette. I basically used this bright gold and this purpley brown over here. And finally, from another viewer, another subscriber, I used this little Estee Lauder Pure Color. Mostly used just this purple. I did touch up my look a little bit later by using a little bit of this over the top color up here. Don't think I mentioned that later, but there we go. So those are the palettes we used today. And let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so we are going to get started with this color. I'm looking, there's two of them that are beautiful in here, but we're going to work with this color Helden. That's going to go underneath the brow with a fluffy brush. Just want to go fall. So under the brow. We aren't going to do anything else. We aren't going to do any fancy colors with it because we're going to get colorful enough with the rest of our palettes. I haven't used this particular palette much yet, and I'm trying to get to it because you're going to want a review from me soon. If you don't have this palette, any kind of golden yellow will work for what the look we're going for today. And then I'm going to take this color in Fuego from the Naked Heat, and I'm going to put that on the inner and the outer corner, but I'm going to leave the center alone. So we're just going to take this in Fuego. It's a beautiful dark matte, and we're going to go on the inner corner. About a quarter, maybe just under a quarter. We don't want it to cover up too much. And then we're going to do the same on the outside. Again, maybe about a quarter or so. You can take it we're going to take it across the top a little bit, create kind of a, almost like a, what are they called? Cut crease, only I'm not cutting my crease. Yeah, like that. All right, so you want to leave that center open. We're going to use another color for that in a minute. I didn't show it before when I started, but as you can see, I used kind of a flat, stiff brush to do that, and that's so that you don't get a whole lot of powder all over the place. We are now switching over to the Smashbox Ablaze palette, and we're going to take this deeper red color right here. So this would be Nirvana. Any kind of red, if you don't have the Smashbox palette, I do think this is still available. They've come out with a whole bunch of these little cover shots, and I think they've kept the old ones. Most of them, I think the only one that may have gone out is the colorful one that they had, and I'm not even sure about that. But this is probably still available. I'll check and I'll let you know down below. Just like the Urban Decay Naked Heat is still available. But we're going to take this really red and we're going to put this in the middle because we want it to be more red. And I'm using that same brush. We will be warming up our look in a bit. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Anyway, you're just filling in the spot across that we left open with this beautiful red. As you can see, it blends with that and Fuego really nicely. So now I'm going to take this Estee Lauder Pure Color. I don't know if this is still available. This was a gift. You can use anything that has sort of a purpley red in it because that's what we're going to go for. We're going to use this one up here and we're going to put that in our crease. Right in here and out. She's losing some of her purple. Losing some of our purple. Oh, that's okay. Coming up a bit more brown. I mean, it's in there, but it's dusky. And she has a shitload of fallout, if you'll pardon me. All right, do the other eye. And I'm going to go back to the Naked Heat and I'm going to grab some of this some of this color Ashes and put that in the crease to deepen it up. Just right in our crease here. We need a little bit of brightness, I think. And that purple just did not come out the way I'd hoped. So I may play with another color over it, but for right now, let's get our Ashes in. And I'm going to go a little bit underneath here as well. Ashes is giving us some smoke. I'm going to take this color Love Parade and I'm going to put it over that purplish part that didn't come out quite so purple, just to give it a bit more of a purple cast. This is also a bit on the brown side, but it does have a purple cast to it. Has a bit of a glimmer to it. It's also very smoky. It's doing pretty much the same thing as the Estee Lauder one. It's not really showing up that purple. Then I'm going to take the fluffiest brush I have and I'm going to just barely brush some of this Poor But Sexy over the top of that red that we put in the middle. I just want to add a bit of glimmer to it. I don't want to cover up the color. So we're not trying to change the color much. We're trying to add a little bit of shine, a little bit of sparkle. And it's not really working that well, but it did lighten the color up just a little bit, but it really didn't give us as much sparkle as I'd hoped for. That's okay. All right, there is a little bit of a sheen there. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and brush off some of this fallout. And then I'm going to grab a big blending brush. And I'm going to try to blend these together a little bit, soften our lines without making it muddy. That's all I want to do. Kind of want the colors to go into each other, not in sharp lines. There we go. And then we're going to do underneath our brow, underneath our eye, and we're going to take the Naked Heat and let's see. I am going to put Scorched on the inner corner and then move it out to this color Ember. So we're going to start with Scorched. Move her about halfway. Both sides. And then we're going to move to Ember and take that from about halfway all the way back. Goes into that other color beautifully. I'm going to grab some more of that red from the Smashbox and again dip it over just a little bit because we really want that red to show through. And while it is darkening things up, it doesn't seem to be killing what little shine we've got, so that's good. And I'm just kind of tapping her on. I'm not trying to pack it. There we go. I'm grabbing one of these pointy brushes and I'm going to take this color Torch. I'm going to put it in the inner corner. And a little bit along where we put that Ember. Again, blending them together just to give it a little bit of brightness because we be dark. Alrighty, so that's it for the eyes. I'm going to go and finish my face and then we'll be back. Alrighty, so here is our finished look as I showed you earlier. You'll have to forgive under my eyes. For some reason, they will not stop watering. So everything that I've done under my eyes is gone. It's terrible. But here's the finished look. And I did actually do some adjustments on it. Actually, I just did one. The red from the Smashbox is so dark that I wanted to brighten it up a little bit. So I brightened it up using a little bit of this color Lumber. I just brushed, get the finger in the right place here. I just brushed a little bit of this color Lumber over the top. It did tone down the red some, but I think it gave us a much brighter, slightly brighter, still smoky kind of fall look. And I think the colors ended up kind of melding into one another beautifully. So I really do like the way it came out. Just the overall, you know, everything was darker than what I remembered. I haven't used the Naked Heat in a long time, so yeah, I forgot how dark it was. Anyway, so that is our look, and we are done for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen and you're not subscribed, I hope you will subscribe. If you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload. I currently upload 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I do have bonus videos upon occasion. We open indie brands. Occasionally my son opens a crate. That probably won't happen until November for all of the people who love watching my son open his crates and stuff. And yeah, so we have other things that we do as bonus videos every now and then. But so if you want to know when those go up, you will need to have that notification bell hit, rung, going, activated, whatever you want to call it. And if you're one of my notification squad, you'll want to check to make sure both your subscription and your notification bell are still active. I've not had any problems recently, but you know, never hurts to check. If you choose not to subscribe, well, We'd be sad and a little disappointed. But you're always welcome back here again, because we love having the company. And the next time you come back, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. All right, so it hasn't really sat here very long. When I do these tutorials, or when I'm showing off like the one palette, I actually do the look first and then I do the rest of the filming. So the tea doesn't need to be done until I'm ready to do the rest of the filming. So this has only been sitting here for about, oh, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes, something like that. So it's probably not going to be much different in terms of flavor, but we will give her a taste anyway and then be on our merry way. Not much different. The ginger is coming up a bit stronger than the lemon right now, but it's a beautiful, beautiful tea. Beautiful. So thank you again, Michelle. Thank you. I believe it was Jean. Thank you, Jean. Appreciate all the gifts that you guys have given. I appreciate you having you here. So that's it. Hope you all have a great day.